All right. Well, hey guys, it's Lisa. And I know last week was a little bit crazy, so I thought I would record just a quick demo video as to how you can do assignment two in probably like 20-ish minutes. So don't believe me, watch and be amazed. Okay, so first thing we're going to do is go to the classroom and just click on assignment two. So basically what you're going to do here is make any changes to your logo that you might have received from me or from instructor Sarah with assessment one. So that was assessment one where you recreated the logo. Okay, so first see if there's anything we said like font looks a little strange, put in the specified font or yeah, just any changes. I feel like font was the one that I said the most, so if that was you. Okay, so make any revisions. And then next you're going to make a slogan. And then finally you're going to make three different mock-ups with your logo. So you're going to place your logo into three different things. So let's first start with that slogan. So basically open up your assessment one. And so this should just be your plain logo that you've recreated. And then think up a fun and catchy slogan. And here's a pro tip. Put it in whatever font the logo's in, mostly because that'll be just much easier and you don't have to think too much. And this is all about speed and convenience. So we're just going to click our type tool, click once, and a scoop of awesome. So again, this doesn't have to be, you're not writing an amazing novel here. You're just getting a slogan, and I'm going to put it in DK Lemon Yellow Sun because that's what my logo's in. Hold down Shift, make it that. Maybe turn it pink, so I'm selecting my text, eyedropper pink, or purple I should say, and hey, we did it. And if you want to borrow a version of my slogan, go for it, I'm willing to share type thing. Okay, so you did this. So we're just going to keep this open in Illustrator. Let's actually just move it to the center of the page so it feels a little bit more regular. Okay, so we've finished two steps of assignment one. So again, just type a 4-word phrase, 3-word phrase, whatever. Okay, so for those mock-ups, come to announcements, and then come to assignment 2 mock-up help files, and then download this zip. So in the assignment itself, it's like browse these websites and look at these things and do whatever. No, just come to assignment 2 mock-up help files. It will give you what you need. So it's going to download and it's going to open a folder. And these are 3 mock-ups that I came up with because I feel like they could apply to whatever client you have. So we have buttons, we have a hat, and we have an outdoor sign. So feel free to use all 3 of these. Works for me. I don't mind. I'm good with sharing. So yeah, so let's look at how we do each one. So just double click to open it. And it's going to open in Photoshop, which is what we're going to mock up in. And all you really need to do is find this layer that's going to say "You're here." It really says your logo here if we drag it out just a little bit. So basically you're going to double click on the little checkerboard section where it says your logo. It's going to open up this blank checkerboardish screen. This is where it gets tricky. So you're going to come back to Illustrator and copy. I would recommend for the button, you copy your logo and your tagline. So this is not going to be for everything. So for the other 2, I would say just the logo, but for the button, logo and tagline, so select it all, Command or Control C to copy, Photoshop, Command or Control V to paste, Pixels is fine, click OK, then click and drag to make it slightly larger, arrange it in the middle, click the check mark, File, Save, go back to the button mockup, and like magic, guys, look at that, there it is. So if you need to move it around a little bit on the button, like let's say, you do this, and it's like all the way down there, just move it in this little checkerboardy screen. If you keep it kind of right in the middle, that tends to work great. So there you have it. And if you want to change the color of the background for whatever reason, just double click on this kind of neon green square, and then you can choose, whatever you want to do. I would just say be very mindful of readability. Like if you go for this, you can't read anything. So, keep that in mind. I'm going to keep it the same. Okay, so we're going to go File, Save As. We're just going to call this button, and we're going to save it as a PSD. Sorry. Save. Okay. All right, it's going to think for a little bit. All right, one down. Moving on to our next one, hat. Double click on it. Again, your logo here. Double click on the checkerboard. Command V to paste your logo, and let's see, I don't think I want the tagline, but let's see. So very important with mockups that you are going to file save once you place your logo, so that it shows up. Oops, that shows up in the hat. Yeah, no, that looks weird. Okay, so I'm gonna come back up here and to our, so with the hat, I feel like the hat and the store sign, just the logo is better than the logo and the tagline. So I'm just gonna hit delete, paste. Let's make it slightly smaller, put it in the center. So this is the sequence again, check mark, file, save, check it out. And let's move it down just slightly. File, save, fabulous. File, save as, call this hat. Okay, so one more we're gonna grab here. Double click on the sign mockup. Again, double click. We're gonna paste. Pixels are fine. Check mark, file, save. Check out the sign. Oh, beautiful. File, save as. And if it doesn't look beautiful, you can always, go back and change it as you need to. Okay, so we have our 3 things that we mocked up. We're going to come back into Illustrator now, and we're going to take our artboard tool and go to Window, Artboards, and we're just going to create 3 new artboards. So this is the new artboard tool, 2, 3. And then we're going to go to our first artboard and go to File, Place, and find our mock-ups that we did. So here's the button, click place, click once, and hold down our shift key to just kind of resize it slightly. Okay, on the second artboard, same deal, file, place, click once. Ooh, that doesn't work. Oh yeah, it does. Make it bigger. And hold down shift so it doesn't distort. Okay, and then file, place. Get that big old sign. Looks great. Okay, and then when you're all finished, file, save as, DES 209, assignment 2. Oops, cancel. Save that to my desktop. Sorry, I just noticed I was in the trash. Not helpful. assignment 2. Save it as a .ai first. So we have the native file and click OK. And it's going to do its thing, and then file save as, PDF, save, and you're good. So again, download the mockup. See if I have it. Whoops. Download the mockup helpers from the announcements, and then just add your quick tagline using the same logo or the same font, and then you can kind of copy paste into each of those logo or into each of those mockups. Button, do your tagline. Hats, sign, don't have to do your tagline. Put it into Illustrator, save it as a PDF, turn it in, and you should be caught up, and it should take minimal amount of time, and you end up with a whole bunch of really cool things. So as always, questions, please let me know. Otherwise, looking forward to seeing what you come up with.